Hey guys, it is November 5th, and I'm on my way over to my cousin's to hunt today. It's about 6:50 right now. I'm running a little behind, but shooting hours don't start till like 7:40, so I'm hoping to be in the stand by like 7. I was hoping to get into it by 7, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm making my way there, get in the stand, and wait out daylight. I have to cut it a little short. I have work after, but I wanted to get a quick hunt in here and just see what happens. This will be my first time going back over there, so I'm curious. It should be pretty good. Got 32 degrees. It's been pretty cool the last couple days, and it's early November. That's a good combination. It's supposed to start warming back up for a handful of days starting tomorrow, so trying to get out here for the last little bit of the cold front and see what happens, and then I'll probably be getting back out over the weekend as well. But yeah, I'm excited, curious to see what'll happen, and just feels good to make my way to get out hunting. So I will catch up with you guys once I pull in, and maybe once I get to the stand, or once I just get there. So see you guys in a little bit.
A little after 8 o'clock now, and I've been sitting since probably 7:30. I got myself a little turned around getting into the stand, so it just made more commotion out here, and just got me in the stand later, but still hopeful. Still time to see if something happens. You never know with the rut. Just hoping that something will come busting through. So far, I haven't seen anything. It's a pretty calm, quiet morning, but feels good to be out here. Definitely very hopeful. Very excited to see what'll happen. This is my first hunt since I took that 9-pointer earlier this year. So, yeah, I'm excited. Just settle in here and enjoy the rest of the morning, and hopefully have some footage of some deer and maybe get a deer down at some point. But if not, it just feels good to sit out here in God's creation. Just had a group of doe come through a little bit ago. I actually had just finished up with my interview and stuff, and then like 5 minutes later, they came through and I got a little footage of them, but they stayed out in that area. They started to look like they're gonna cut into the woods by me, and the one was a big doe, which I probably would have shot, but then they just hooked and cut in at a different point, stayed out of range. So good to see some movement, though. They didn't seem
Well, I'm back at the car now. I didn't see anything after that group 3 doe came through. I sat till probably about 9:30 and then got down, checked my trail cameras. I just pulled the SD cards on those, and now got to get out of here to get to work. So I'm hoping Sunday to get back out here, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to check those cameras, like look at the pictures once I get off of work, see what we got on there. If I have anything good, maybe I'll show you guys, but that about does it for this hunt. It felt good to get out there, and it was cool to see the deer at least. I'm honestly a bit disappointed I didn't have any more action. I kind of thought I would, especially with the weather and it being early November like this. I really thought that I might have a bit more action and see a little more rut activity. I mean, those does I saw, they were just grazing, weren't getting bumped at all, they weren't acting weird at all. So I was kind of bummed not to see more rut activity or really more deer, but still was good, still good to see something. I didn't get out there, so now just get my work done for the day and check those cameras. So we'll see what we got on there and go from there. It's the next day and I'm back at the house now, and I'm going to show you guys the trail camera pictures. I already looked through them and everything, and I have to say I was pretty shocked at some of the ones I saw. So I'm very excited to share these with you guys, and once I get to the one I'm talking about, I'll talk more on it and show you guys, but let's just say I'm nicknaming this buck I found Shocker. So I've got 3 different trail cameras around my tree stand, so you'll see 3 different angles at these. This one right here, this Moultrie camera, got most of the photos on it, and lots of daylight activity, that's for sure. So this buck right here, I either have a couple different ones or both the same. I think it's probably the same buck, but there's 2 of this caliber. You can see, looks like a nice 8-pointer at 1143. There's a smaller 6-point right there. This is like the same buck probably, and it's just before 3 p.m., so still in daylight. Nice buck, I would definitely shoot. Can't really tell what that is, but you can definitely tell that's a buck too. Might even be the same one. This little 6-point here I've got on a bunch of pictures of, all in daylight, but he's not the one I'm after. This is the big boy, my top target buck now. I'm calling him Shocker because I was absolutely shocked to see this buck on camera. Easily the biggest one I've had on camera. Most of them have been pretty small, so. There's that good old 6-point again. Right there is that 8-point again. And again, you can see my tree stand right back there. So these are all within bow range and all in legal shooting time. So those are all the photos that I got. That big 8-pointer that I'm calling Shocker, that's pretty much gonna be what I'm after for this year. I have 1 buck tag left, and so I pretty much have made my mind up that I'm just gonna save it for that deer. I would gladly take a doe if I see one, but I'm gonna try to get myself to just hold off on shooting a buck until
that one or a similar caliber one presents an opportunity. Obviously, in the moment, that can change, but man, having a buck like that in daylight, and especially this time of year, I'm just gonna kind of try holding out for that. I mean, it's definitely a really nice buck, especially for here in Michigan. Definite shooter for me. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm starting to game plan for that, deer specifically, and try to really strategically pick my days here to not overhunt my stand and to hunt it with the right winds and everything. So I'm thinking I'm either going to go out tomorrow, which is Sunday, or Tuesday will be the next time out. So I'm not really sure. We have a warm front coming in, but then it's going to cool back down. Next Saturday looks dynamite. Nice cold day, so see what happens. But that about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoy following along with the rest of my hunting season. Hopefully, as we move forward, I'll have some pretty exciting hunts to share and show you guys with good old Shocker. But until then, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell before you go, and see you guys next week with another video.